Hello and welcome to channel Duello. In this video, I'll be featuring a Nilfgaard deck guide for you, and my leader ability is Double Cross. This is not a typical Double Cross deck, which means I'm not running Assimilate engines. Assimilate was kinda good a couple of months ago. I was using that Angoulême card and so on when everybody was using location cards, but it's not as popular anymore, and I don't think it's a very strong deck. And instead, I'm just using Double Cross for its huge provision value. 17 points bonus is kinda big in this meta, and other than that, the cards that I'm using is like a typical Soldier's Ball deck. It's like the best of Nilfgaard or something like that. As I said, the only difference is a leader ability. So with Lockdown you have 12 bonus provisions, and with Double Cross you're getting 5 more provisions, which means 1 more gold card. The leader ability is not dependable, to be honest with you. In some matchups it only plays for 4 or 5 points, and but in some matchups it's really good. I'm gonna show you a couple of videos, and you're gonna see how it performs. Unfortunately, I played a lot against Lockdown, so it didn't work well because I wasn't able to use my leader ability. However, when you're facing Lockdown, I mean, you inherently have 5 more provisions than your opponent, and you're practically running the same cards. So that's an advantage in my opinion. But other than that, for example, against the Witcher decks, I mean, most of their cards are useless, like Amphibious Assault and some, Witcher synergy cards. They're not going to help you at all, but that matchup is slightly favored in your favor. I mean, if you're playing Lockdown, it is really good against some certain matchups. So the choice is up to you. If you got bored of Lockdown and you want to play some more cards, more gold cards, you can play Double Cross. So what is my deck? Let's take a look at the cards that I chose here. First of all, Double Cross leader ability for the players that are really starting to learn the game, that are beginner level players. For Double Cross, you play your opponent's cards. When you use your order ability, it says create and play a card from your opponent's hand. Means that when it says that create word, create keyword, it's gonna generate 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. So if your opponent's hand is full, let's say 10 cards, it's gonna generate or create 3 cards out of 10. You're not stealing though. It's creating a copy of it. And as it's apparent, the odds are not good. So it's really best that if the opponent has 4 or 5 cards left or 6 cards left, the chances of catching a good card is much higher. And if he has 3 cards in his hand, you're guaranteed to draw a, let's say, good card. But if the opponent is experienced, I mean, he or she could play better cards earlier so that they do not get copied by you. So I mean, it's not dependable, but it could bring value to it. Let's take a look at the cards. Okay, my stratagem is Magic Lamp. Magic Lamp is just for pure value, 5 points, and there are a lot of reactive cards in your hand, so you kind of need some proactive cards. And in some certain case, I mean, if all your cards are getting nuked or something, I mean, you can play like Emissary or Brathens into Emissary into Magic Lamp. So you have that option. But it's totally understandable if you use Crystal Scar or Tactical Advantage. So this is not a given or anything like that. Let's take a look at the deck. Well, Masquerade Ball is like the standard choice for typical Nilfgaard decks, and this deck is no different. How many aristocrats do we have? This deck is a devotion deck, so Usurper Officer's last form is aristocrat, so we have Usurper Officer, which is a great card overall, and it's also great in short rounds. And second one is Roderick. I mean, these are just given cards, and Joachim. And you can coup de grace into them and play a copy of it, so when you're playing it, you're creating another aristocrat. So do not be fooled that you have a few aristocrats in your deck. So you can always copy them, especially with the introduction of coup de grace. I mean, you don't need to use cards like Thirsty Dame or similar aristocrats. And we have a single Van Moorlam Hunter just in case, and locking is really great in this meta, so that's why a single Van Moorlam Hunter is enough. So these are my aristocrat package. But don't forget that Usurper Officer in second round is not an aristocrat. So if you're planning to use Masquerade Ball in the second round, you should be careful about that. What about the other gold cards? We have Ramon. Ramon has become a really staple in soldier decks for obvious reasons, because it will spawn and play a base copy of a bronze soldier from your hand, and you got to be careful when you have let's say Ramon in your hand. Ramon is not a great third round card. It's really best to play him in the first or second round, and because there could be a lot of units on the board, and you may not find space, so be careful with that. And also you need to pay extra attention to your mulligans. I mean, if you don't have a bronze soldier in your hand, Ramon will only be up to 4-point card, which is really unfortunate. And Brathens is also another staple Nilfgaard card here. Brathens will play for a lot of points when he creates. I mean, people were usually using only Duchess Informant to copy a bronze unit from your opponent's side of the board, but in some cases you may not be able to find targets. That's why you need to have Emissary, and sometimes you need a proactive play. That's why a single Emissary is really good, and you don't need the third one. Unfortunately, the third spy, I forgot her name. I mean, deal 3 damage next to the units isn't that great. It's really conditional. I mean, it could be great in certain cases, but it's not worth putting her in the deck. And for 10 provision slot, the final slot, I selected Leo Bonhart. It is totally possible to put Vincent, because he's also an aristocrat. But finding aristocrat isn't that big of a problem, and Leo is really valuable. Because I mean, there will be tall units that have power for more than 9, and there are a lot of Witchers around. So if their power is less than 9, you can kill an important Witcher like Gezras. And we have a single Yennefer's Invocation, because we have room. There are a lot of provisions to play around with, and Yennefer's Invocation is one of the best Nilfgaard cards. I mean, you can use it as a last say to remove one of your opponent's card, or in the earlier rounds you can use it to remove one of the opponent's important cards, and then use it with let's say in the next round or in the same round with Joachim. And then we have Coup de Grace, which is an amazing card. I mean, it was a bit weaker when it was first released, but it got certain buffs, and this is right now great. Damage an enemy unit by 3, 9 provision isn't that much. And as usual, the preferred targets for Coup de Grace are Joachim and Roderick. But be careful. I mean, you should take a look at the health of some units. You can find better targets in some cases. Like if your opponent is playing Leo or Geralt, you can always copy them with your Coup de Grace. We have a single Van Moorlam's Cupbearer. Cupbearer is a really good flexible card, and in this deck you usually want to purify. So that's why most of the times you're going to play him on range row. But don't forget that this is a poison unit, and you can always combine him with 2 Fangs of the Empire that are in your deck. Don't forget that. And those are the gold cards. As you said, there are a lot of gold cards because we have enough provisions. Let's talk about the bronzes. Bronzes are mostly soldier units and spies that accompany Brathens. The soldier units I have are, some of them are kinda given to Alba Armored Cavalries that blocks people engines. They're great cards. And double thinning cards. 2 Empire Brigade, where we have lots of soldiers, so it is always possible to summon the copies. and 2 hunting packs. Again, giving status isn't that difficult. So those 2 thinning cards are really helping you a lot, especially in the first round. And other than that, we have a single Artfane Tortoise. Some people could prefer to use, let's say, Diviner as an extra Purify, but this is really good. I mean, 7 point for Nilfgaard is a big deal, because you know that most of their units are around 4 or 5 power, and you may need targets like that, especially with Ramon. Ramon into Tortoise brings a lot of value to the board. And a single Slave Hunter, and the assimilate tech is really helpful, especially with your leader, although there are not really many assimilate engines. Like we have Cupbearer, we have Slave Hunter, and we have Bradens. Other than that, we don't have any other assimilate engines, so don't expect too much out of them. But don't forget that you have 2 Nausicaa Surgeons. Whenever you play a unit with deploy boost self by 1, so those, especially when spies are played, I mean, you deploy once and then you copy one of the opponent's units, and that if that unit has deployability, it's going to trigger twice. So the surgeons could get big a lot. And I guess that's about it. I talk about every card in this deck. This is really one of the best Nilfgaard decks in my opinion. I wouldn't say best, but let's say most fun to play with. That's why I prefer this compared to Lockdown. But I think Lockdown is slightly a bit stronger than this deck. Still, I prefer to play this because it's fun. Anyway, I have several videos for you to share. I think I'm gonna put 4 videos that I played an hour ago, and I hope you like them. Okay, then see you at the end of the video. Let's begin. Okay, my opponent is playing Nilfgaard Lockdown. That's the most popular leader choice in the ladder. Stratagem is Collar. I think this could be a regular Masquerade Ball Lockdown list, because the others, I mean Colgrim decks, usually prefer Crystal Skull. Okay, so I'm playing on red coin. So these are pretty good choices. Nausicaa Surgeon. Okay, so I got one of the thinning cards. I don't have a second poison in my hand, although this will trigger. Let's throw this out. Okay, this is nice actually. I'll probably go Ramon into Tortoise to get the round control and last save, hopefully. Okay, so if I play Slave Hunter, that could be a target for coup de grace, if he prefers to play like that. And there's Collar as well. Let me start with Ramon into Tortoise. There is really a strong chance that I can win this round without using my gold cards, other than Ramon obviously. But I could be forced into playing Bradens, because I have Hunting Pack and I need a unit with status. It's also nice that I put units with armor, so that Slave Hunter is kinda useless. I have both of the thinning cards here. Okay, here comes Crossbowman. Unfortunately, I don't have a luck. That 7 point is pretty sweet actually. But I wish he was 9, because I can't kill him with Leo. Still, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play Tortoise. And since it cannot be target of Collar, and keep pushing. So that's a lot of points with 3 cards for Nilfgaard, obviously. And I'm still not giving my opponent any color targets here, and maybe I won't ever. But I could play Slave Hunter anyway. Okay, here comes Imperial Brigade. And a ping from Crossbowman. This is pretty annoying, and I can't do anything about it. Let's play the Brigade. It's looking pretty good right now. It's really important to have the last say in this matchup. I need to keep pushing. I could be forced into using Bradens unless my opponent decides to pass when he is ahead of me. So this is really the critical time to... Color is only for 3 points for my opponent. It's pretty weak, unless I play Hunter. If he doesn't pass me in points... Okay, here comes Ramon, so that's a nice trade. Ramon versus Ramon. So what is the target? Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I can play my Brathens actually. Because I want to lock this guy. By the way, this is getting pretty big here. This one. Brathens will probably get locked. But now I have a unit with status on the board. Actually 2 units. And I can play my hunting pack. And then I can play Slave Hunter. And if this guy gets 9 or something, I can use Leo. I think he is worth using. Because I have more provisions than my opponent. I have more gore cards, so I think it would make sense to use Leo, especially if I'm gonna win uneven here, and I have a chance to win uneven here. Actually, this is pretty good. And he locks the tortoise, and my opponent cannot get the point boost from the tortoise. But if this unit gets the boost, it's bad for my opponent, obviously. Here comes Fang. Okay. I don't think that's a big deal. You know, I was expecting color to go on to Bretons anyway. I'm gonna use a hunting pack here. No, actually, I can use Slave Hunter. Yes, Slave Hunter seems like a better choice here. Because I'm gonna pass my opponent. He's gonna play the next Fangs of the Empire, or even better if he plays the other guy, Cupbearer. We're probably going to see a poison here. Wait, what's going on here? So this is kind of a critical stage here, because after playing Hunting Bank, I'm gonna have to use one of my gold cards here, and the best candidate here is probably Yennefer into Ramon, which is not really desirable, but anyway, I have to play this. Now it's 35 points. I'm guessing my opponent has poison in his hand. So he decided to use the luck first, and then he's gonna use poison, and that's gonna put him ahead of me. There it is. Wait. Bravens. And This guy will be 9. But he found a great target in Tortoise. It looks like he doesn't have the second poison. So he probably was bluffing, because why would he play Bretons? I think this is worth playing now. And I have a pretty good target for invocation here. After invocation, I think I should stop. So I'm ahead by 6 points. If he had poison, he would have played already. And he needs to make a big commitment here. It's not easy to make 6 points if you're playing Nilfgaard all of a sudden. Okay, here comes the... It's probably Roderick, yeah. Okay, more commitment from my opponent. I found a second poison. That's a lucky find, actually. There are a lot of gold cards in his hand, in his deck. You know what? Bretons is a great target here. I'm gonna grab him, and if he plays, I'm gonna pass, because he spent more cards than me. This Roderick is huge, huge commitment. Worst case scenario is he had a bad bronze card left in his hand, so he wasn't able to play it last turn because it was less than 6 points. If that's the case, not so good for me. If not, he has to play another good gold card, and I'm gonna pass with confidence. What is it? Oh, that's the worst case scenario I was talking about. I can't play Masquerade Ball, or those are my win conditions. I can't do this. And my opponent was finally able to get around control. Is it worth playing Joachim here? Joachim will play onto Brethren, so that's a guaranteed winning uneven, actually, right? But I'm gonna spend my Joachim. That's huge. I'm gonna pass here, it's not worth it. Hopefully I won't regret this decision. So I got more thin than my opponent. Not really, actually. He used Roderick. These are two good draws. I need to find a crappy bronze here. Not this one. Come on, okay. That's nice. That would have been really bad otherwise. So I can trigger my Masquerade Ball. Finding Roderick would be really great. And obviously coup de grace is huge here. So no sign of Roderick, so who to throw away? Dutch's Informant is pretty good in this matchup. I can fill his row with lots of crap. And Sergeant is a pretty good start card, actually. Okay, so this is my third hunter. Okay, so I think it was my destiny to draw Nausicaa Sergeant here. Oh, let's start with Sergeant. My opponent has Invocation. That's a big advantage, but he lost Roderick, so he may not be able to draw some critical cards, although I wasn't able to draw him. So I think odds are kind of even. Should I play Bradens first and then Informant? Yeah, I think Bradens is a better choice here. These double deploys are pretty good here. So I have two 6-power units. Not desirable. Especially when you're playing against Ball. Here comes his Ball. So I can trigger my Masquerade Ball easily here. Should I go ahead and play Masquerade Ball? I don't know. Maybe I should. And here's my ball. Let's see who drew better. I can find an additional fangs actually with Informant, but what am I gonna draw into? Well, there's a strong chance that I can draw a poison unit with Joachim. The round isn't long enough to fill the rows. Oh, he has Duchess Informant as well. Okay. So he's gonna trigger the ball. No, the Sergeant. Charge! It looks like I won't be able to use Usurper as the final say, so he's gonna get invocated, but if I use it really late. So he has Joachim, Coup de Grace, and Usurper, so those are the best 3 choices he has. I think I should play this. Who's gonna get bigger? Her or Sergeant? Okay. Oh, okay, that's nice. I think he drew badly. So playing Roderick is really a risky move in the first round, so I'm glad that I got the win. Thanks to better draws. Okay, let's move to another game. Well, the ladder is full of lockdowns and double cross leader ability kinda sucks anyway, so I'm playing mostly for the extra provisions here, and I hope that those provisions help me out. I have more gold cards than my opponent. Okay. Playing blue coin sucks. Okay, 2 proactive cards. And this is kind of proactive as well. I think I should change my romance at least. Okay, this is better. I wish I had Ramon here. Let's put this on the Melero. In case he's playing Madoc or something like that, you know, it's good to have rows on units on the same row. Okay, so what lockdown are you, my friend? Okay, we got our answer. Thank you very much. Here comes Cloggers. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. And this is gonna get clocked dead. Wait, I can do something about that. I can lock it. What am I talking about? Well, I got so used to opponents playing that with Crystal Skull, so I thought it had Veil on it, but he's playing on Red Coin, so no Crystal Skull here. He could have a Purifier, but it's really rare that these guys use Crystal Skull in there, and so one of them is gonna get... Okay, Assassination is nice here. Okay, so he's using both of these, Knickers and Roach. Was that Novatek using both of them? Not sure. I kinda want to use Imperial Brigade, but he's putting a lot of points. I think I have to flip the lamp anyway. So let's just do that. I'm gonna get clocked. There's no escape from that. 8 points difference. If he doesn't pass me, I can pass here, because I have lots of good cards in my hand. Okay, one of them is gone. It's probably going to the Jin here. Lamp. So I'm down by 3 points. Is it worth... Keep going. I'm gonna pass, I guess. Okay, so 2 clocks. And both are really not bad bronzes. 7 points is okay. But one of them is lamp, so second one isn't. Why didn't he use Imperial Brigades? He should have bled them. Okay, the lamp is going, obviously. Do I need luck? No. And I don't think I need that. Well, he's gonna play Viper Witchers though. But yeah, I should keep informed. We'll see. Mentor here. Okay, so which one? I wish I had... Okay, this is great. Okay, it's really unfortunate both Guardian and Lamp Gym are considered as gold cards. So when I play Roderick, they're gonna appear as my selections, and I kinda need Cupbearer and Leo Bonehart. Both are really critical. I don't need Masquerade Ball in this round, obviously. I can maybe start with Fangs. Not sure though. You probably wouldn't want to give... Okay, let's start with Fangs. Just in case. He coated... If he kills it with coated weapon, I mean, I can draw my second poison with Joachim. What is this? Oh, he bricked hunting packs. Sweet. I don't mind at all. Did I play my hunting packs? No, I haven't actually. And he has status over there. This is better than...
Her grace will not be pleased.
Oh my god! Okay, I get 3 doggies. Okay, this was better, definitely better. Better than Mentor. He passed? Why? I'm totally fine with this. My hand is pretty good. I'm just gonna throw the trash that comes into my hand. Like this. And this. This is not a total trash though. Okay, fantastic draw. Now, I'm kinda missing ball though. This is the best, the worst choice I can have. But I think I should... Okay, I have one more chance. Fantastic, amazing, amazing. Okay. This looks like a win. Let's start with big numbers here. I am missing Cupbearer, but I'm kinda guaranteed to draw him. Out of these three, I have Coup de Grace. And but I have to be careful because I have 3 aristocrats. So okay, Mano into something, and Mano will get bigger. No, that's not gonna death blow anybody, and that's gonna unnecessarily, you know, make this guy bigger. So I gotta use Roderick when I need Cupbearer. And that kinda sucks. If the 2 selections are Guardian and Jin, I can't play him when I need him. Let's play this. War Council into... He wasn't able to draw Siridash, not Siridash, Sirinova. And by the way, I can invo the defender actually. Okay, so he's gonna put a crappy card on the top of my deck. Maybe, or maybe put one of the high provision cards. Well, there is no high provision card in my graveyard. I think this is not a Nova deck. Okay, so this is not a good target for Braddons, obviously. And I can kill that with Leo when I need it. I think this is a good time for Masquerade Ball here. But I'm not sure though. Maybe I should play Braddons into that spy thingy. Yeah, let's do that. Emissary. This is gonna get too big. Yeah, let's make Ramon big. Again, if he kills it with coded weapons, I'm totally fine. Tony Joust. Okay, what to play here?
Have I something in my teeth?
Viper Witcher onto... Okay, that's not really helpful, because I don't want to draw Ramon, for obvious reasons. Let's kill Mano. Right.
I rule will be strong, my rule will be righteous.
Feeling a bit fetish.
Very late Sirenova. I could care less actually. I can't poison her, I guess, but you know, I can kill her with Leo. But it looks like Adept is gonna get bigger than her. But she is a better invocation target than so call Grim and then okay, so what to play here? This is yeah, let's do that. Hope I don't regret that. I think I made a mistake here.
Kill the dog diddlers!
Yeah.
Out of the way, rabble!
Thank God I'm lucky. I'm definitely lucky here. And why is this? Well, let's just you know poison him, right?
Meat is best served bloody, bathing in its juices.
Right, this was better. And now I can kill Colgrim with Leo. Or Viper Witcher Mentor, doesn't really matter.
Strike fast, leave it no chance to react.
So Noah was the first card, right? So let's play that.
Flog them into submission.
Well, it wasn't. Does it really matter? I mean, the point difference is huge. I'm just gonna Leo that.
Lady Fortune can be a cruel mistress. Let's dance.
Yeah, I think the next card is Siri. You should have kept bleeding me in the second round.
Strike first and strike hard.
Yeah. Okay. That was easy. Okay, so I'm playing against Witchers. The last time I played was that didn't work very well. And I'm playing first. Having Ramon is good, but I mean, should I even bother trying to win the first round? Two thinning cards seems good though. What I can do is I can save Ramon with Lux for the second round. It's not bad either. And then play the thinning cards, right? Okay, good. Let's keep this. I don't want to play Ramon in the first round. Yeah, let me start with Tortoise. The only problem is hunting pack. I don't have a great target for status, but he's probably gonna play one of the adepts, and I can immediately play hunting pack. Yeah, or maybe one of the tokens, student tokens. They are doomed, and yeah, that's gonna be fine. And then defend the bleed. Last time I played, I mauled away Masquerade Ball in the second round, and that cost me the game actually. Maybe I shouldn't do that this time. But I don't have. I only have one aristocrat. This is a sign of a player that wants to pass. Not sure though. I can play Slave Hunter maybe, and thinking that I have coup de grace and get Erland with coup de grace, but I don't have him. I don't have that card. But at least if he plays, yeah, target practice, I can kill the student token. But not before playing hunting pack, because there is doomed tag over there. And then I can kill the student. This is pretty good. This is going better than I expected. I can pull a brigade and then pass. Berengar is a lot of points, unfortunately. I can't kill him. I'm gonna play this and pass, because he can easily make 15 points in 2 cards. If he plays Vesemir, I'm totally fine with it. Come on. Is he going to pass? What is he thinking about? He shouldn't pass. That would be... Oh my god, he passed. He's gonna get trounced in long round. What is this? I got both my thinning cards out. He didn't get the both carryover. This is... and my hand is actually too good right now. And what I'm missing is Roderick. I think it's worth looking for something better, which I didn't get. I'm passing. Okay, Amphibious Assault into something bad. Probably he didn't have it last round. Okay, Cadvany Knight is the best choice here. Okay, so I need to draw Roderick, which I am unable to. And I have drawn everything actually. Do I need to draw Roderick? No, not at all. Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. I will coup de grace Joachim. Bear isn't great in this matchup. Maybe I can purify shield or something like that. Okay, so this is my best proactive play here. But my opponent is starting, not me. So my okay. This is my best proactive card right now. That things change obviously.
History shall remember the art of fear.
That got locked, and I will copy it. This is the best Breton's target right now, and I shouldn't delay playing that. Margarita will lock nobody. There is actually somebody. Bratons. If he locks Bratons though, I can unlock with Cupbearer. So that's not a big deal. And maybe I can play Masquerade Ball. But I think I'm gonna do this. This is a great choice here. Oh, maybe Shield Lock Griffin Witcher. That's better actually. And I can unlock with Cupbearer. And then start playing ball and stuff. Okay. I understand. Let's play Masquerade Ball. Or not. I can always play Joachim coup de grace into Joachim as the final 2 cards. And Usurper will benefit from
My rule will be strong, my rule will be righteous.
playing agents. So I need to save space for Kaldar here, as I have a feeling that I'm gonna coup de grace. I mean, invocate him. It's too early though. So Amphibious Assault into who? This guy again. Okay.
For honor. And for God.
Should I lock it? I'm gonna I plan to invocate Kaldar. Yeah, let's lock that. And I need to use my leader. Not before it's too late. And I don't think there are any cards that are worth taking. What the hell? Yeah, okay, it's Adrenaline 4. No, it's Adrenaline 5. Well, thank you, I guess. Why would you play this? Is there a mischievous plan or something like that? What the? What's going on here? What are the... So he has the Witcher trio. Samir, okay.
Don't ask a lady her age, it's unbecoming.
I think I will find nothing here. Okay, we learned that he has Yrden, and Yrden is the best choice here for obvious reasons.
Not your lucky day.
So I gotta put Joachim target here.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
You gotta dodge. You gotta have them.
Enough! Let us finish this.
Feeling a bit peckish?
Okay, so he's gonna lock Keldar. Okay.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
That's what cupbearer is for.
Tomfoolery! Enough!
The Van Morlehams have particular tastes.
The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash you.
I need. I'm gonna run out of space here. It's becoming a problem here. Okay, so
My mentor's recipe says cut the apples like so.
I don't work for free.
If you're not fast enough.
okay. I'm not gonna run out of space. I still have one more card, and okay, everything's fine. So here then we'll play for not much.
Any last words?
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
66. It really doesn't matter what I do here.
I shall flog them into submission.
Well, it actually does. I ran out of space, but fortunately, yeah, it's enough. Still playing that, with Keldar around earlier doesn't really make much sense. Okay, let's see, who am I playing against?
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
This could be sort of a unitless deck or some just, movement stuff. Anyways, it's not really nice going blue against this type of deck. And hope I can find value with double cross. Okay, so torches is nice. Proactive play. Well, actually, emissary isn't that bad, especially I have the Jin here. Not sure about Dodge's informant, depends on what type of deck he's playing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of, okay, another gold card. I'm gonna take one more mulligan. This is too risky. I don't know, let's try this. Okay, so I have the cards for the next round, but I don't think I can play deep into this round. Because, some cards are just flat out untouchable. Let's play this. Is this a Madoc deck? Let's see. Fortunately, I don't have anything grow-locked in this deck. And this card is actually row-locked. And I can't lock. But I can play my hunting pack. We can't really understand what this deck is about after seeing Danka. It still could be a unitless deck. Not unitless, but let's say with less units. But it looks like this one has movements and other stuff in it. Because, you know, you want to boot some units in your hand, so... if you're playing Danka, okay. So this was the first boosted unit, I guess. No, this means that I should have mulliganed away. Duchess Informant. Duchess Informant would be great here. I took a gamble there. If this was some kind of a unitless deck, Emissary would have been a better choice.
Yeah, I worked for the Cloggers. Better than working for humans.
Okay, he needs 10 points, and he might not get a point with this. He could be forced into using Duncan's ability, so 3, maybe 4 points, and then he will need a 7 point to pass it. And maybe I can play Emissary. I don't want to go too much deep into the run because, you know, Danka will keep boosting units. So let me just pass. This one was boosted? No, I don't think it was boosted. So yeah, it was boosted. So the 2 boosts went to these 2 cards. I'm gonna pass here. I can't keep going too deep into this round with this hand. This is not a hand that you want in the first round, actually. There's just too much stuff. If he tries to bleed me though, I will definitely defend the bleed. Okay, Dryad's Caress, would that be enough? No? Okay, so he's gonna go for a long round then. Okay. That's odd. That's really odd. I will definitely take the long round here. Oh, I gotta play around that Wİtchers Brehen. Guerilla, no card in the graveyard. Okay. He probably has heat waves, so you know he feels confident about the long round then. Okay, I don't need Emissary right now. This is actually not a bad card. With Roderick, the final round, compared to Slave Hunter. Okay, so one of them will be used as my dry pass card. If he tries to bleed me, he must be out of his mind. He isn't. I need more luck cards here. There will be more engines. Not sure about this. Okay, Roderick is fantastic, and I have 2 gold cards, and this is a good hand then. Okay, but I don't have a soldier to copy. No, I have actually soldier. I can start with Roderick, and then Ramon into Nausicaa Sergeant, and then I will use Roderick sometime. Get the other gold I'm missing from the deck, which is Leo, and maybe I won't need Leo. But I will probably need him. Why? Because of Guerilla. Okay, let's start with this.
Kill the dog fiddlers! Beat the Nordling dogs until they beg for mercy.
And there's always the option of invocating Guerrillas. Masquerade Ball will probably be heat waved. Okay, so this is pretty good actually. Invocation target. And it will protect. No, it won't protect my Masquerade Ball because he can always move it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna need access. The range row, obviously. Well, let's just purify that.
Aroma and dizzy with delight.
I could have played it around later, turn later, because you know the deployability of Nausicaa Sergeant, but you know I'm gonna put it here. The leader ability is kind of scaring me. There are a lot of cards in his hand, so that I cannot play double cross yet. There's a good chance that when he has 5 cards left, I can play my leader, hoping that I can find Gazras in his hand. Okay, interesting. Okay, so he wants to rebuke it that bad. I really don't mind at all. They're not really that important targets to me. If he uses all of the leader abilities, I can definitely go for invocation onto Figus, because it will make sure that my Masquerade Ball is safe. But I don't think he'll use all the leader charges. That doesn't make sense. But it looks like is he running spell heavy deck? I don't think so. Nature Rebuke, Caress. Should I expect a Gourd? Doesn't look that way so far. Gotta be careful with the number of aristocrats here. So the next unit will be probably locked by Van Molemonter. And then I can play Braddens and copy the Bronze Engine that he's gonna play. Okay, this is not that. Instead, he's giving me poison targets. I'm gonna play. I could play Masquerade Ball, but I can always trigger my Masquerade Ball, so I don't need to rush about that. Let's just use Usurper here. Now I have 4 units on the range row. My opponent is thinking really hard. Still no bronze engines. He must be so scared that I'm gonna copy them. His hand can't be full of golds, right? Like that. I'm gonna lock that, sir.
Few poachers dare venture into the Van Morleham's wood.
6 cards in his hand. Can't play Guerilla yet. So I gotta play it when he has 4 cards actually, not 5 on my turn. Right? Five into Purify. Okay, I understand. That's a big target. I'm gonna Bradens that.
Release the hounds.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Should I put it on range row? Maybe I should put it on melee row so that whenever somebody moves, that's gonna get punished. And if I put it here, you know, I will get a lot of points from Guerrillas. No, I should put it on melee row because I will put Masquerade Ball on range row. Okay, so he has 5 cards left and Guerrillas is Adrenaline 3. Can't play this round. I'm gonna play Masquerade Ball and then Melena is a problem. No doubt about that. 3, 6, 7. Okay, I cannot. Okay. Here comes Guerrillas.
There's a great deal to be learned from the Ensetter.
Fortunately, I cannot put this guy here because
My, the Van Morlehems, they truly spoil us.
wait a minute. Okay, I just played it, so he's gonna heatwave that. If he doesn't heatwave it though, Guerrillas will keep producing points for me. He needs to heatwave it. There's no other way. Otherwise, he's gonna lose the game. So he had Boar and Location. Location will give him a lot of point. So this needs to go away as soon as possible. Guerrillas is the bigger target here. Here comes Quen into... What? Quen? Why? Oh, okay. That makes sense. But
They always do.
this got through though. How many units do I have on the back row? 6.
Feeling a bit peckish.
Let's poison that bad boy over there.
Catch him! He's worth 20 florins!
Now I'm gonna invocate Guerrillas and then coup de grace Joachim.
No point in showing mercy. No point at all.
Coup de kill. Let's hit that. Can't kill anybody. Okay, Shen. Is he gonna... I wonder if he's gonna heal out my range row. I think he should do that.
The Enshade are different, more knowing and dignified.
You didn't do that, that's a mistake.
I shall flog them into submission. Hair on Nightshade. To play.
Oh my god, look at the points here. Total domination. You could have Yearden though. Look at these points here. I mean, if he Yeardens me, will I lose the game? Probably. Okay, 6 here. Oh my, I know his sent. What am I talking about? That's nonsense. Is he practicing or something? Well, why is he doing all this stuff? What a waste of time. Anyhow, so maybe he's testing out the deck. You can use location. Yep. That's maximum points. Good game. I think he shouldn't have gone for the long round against Nilfgaard, especially if you don't have Heatwave. Okay, so I guess that's about it, and that puts me above peak points. That's nice. Okay, thank you for watching and hope to see you in another duello video. Bye bye.